Alright there, here I am, Small Feet Pete, out in the Lake District, and today I'm down in the Loweswater area. I'm currently parked in the car park at Lanthwaite Wood. That's a National Trust run car park. So I've been able to use my National Trust membership card for the second time. Proper get me money's worth. So today I'm out for a solo wild camp, and tonight I'm looking at getting pitched up here. Turn you around, I'll show you. Just up there, MELBREAK. I've been up MELBREAK before when I was bagging the Wainwrights, and I tell you what, it isn't half a slog up there. So I think it's going to be a task and a half today getting up there with 18 kilograms on me back. But it'll be worth it when we get up there. So just looking up there, you got Grasmoor and Whiteside. So today I've got a new camera to try. Well, it's not a camera as such, it's a new mobile phone. I've been treating myself to the new iPhone 16 Pro, and I'm basically getting it just for the camera. A few months back I was toying with the idea of buying a decent compact camera for when I come out on the fells, just so I can get some decent photographs. But when I've been doing a little bit of research, the modern day smartphone, the cameras on them now are absolutely unreal, and I would probably go as far as to say that they're probably outperforming the compact cameras for the quality of the pictures as well, and ease of use. So I'm going to be looking forward to trying that out today. I'm going to get some photographs using the different settings. I'll try and do a little bit of nighttime photography if the sky's clear, and basically just have a good mess around with it and just see what the pictures are like. They've got to be 100 times better than me old phone, which was the iPhone 5 SE, but just off the few pictures that I've taken in the house, I can see that the camera on it is absolutely unreal. There's 3 lenses on it. There's a wide angle lens, a fusion lens, and the telephoto lens. Now, one of the upgrades from the iPhone 15 is that the telephoto lens is 25 times zoom on it, so should really be able to get in close on certain subjects as well. So yeah, looking forward to using it. The weather forecast isn't too bad for today either. Got a temperature of 9 degrees, which carries on through the night and early hours of the morning. Wind speed 10 miles per hour, and that's off the Mountain Weather website, where you can actually type in the name of the fell that you're going up, and it'll give you all the weather conditions on top of that fell. It also said it's forecast for sunny spells and a little bit of cloud cover. So yeah, looking good. Oh, I'm knackered already. I've only walked about 100 yards. I think I'll be losing the lair shortly. Yeah, so we're into autumn now. Yeah, today's October the 4th. Where did September go? It wasn't here for 2 minutes, was it? The months are flying by. Yeah, we're just about at the base of MELBREAK now, and then ready for the huge slog up. So I tell you what, man, the walk up here, it's only about 2 miles from where I've parked, and to get up on the top, but it's like that, straight up. No respite. Straight up, route 1, straight to the top. Oh. Look at this, man. That's what we've got to get up. Got to walk a little bit further along here, and then we will start the ascent. Dreading it. Right, this is the start of the ascent, so I'm gonna lose a lair. Well, that's a lair lost, so let's get moving. Well, the views are starting to open up there now. Like I already mentioned before, you've got Whiteside and Grasmoor there, and then straight in the middle there, that'll be Sand Hill. Yeah, it's looking good. We've just got to get up here. Got Loweswater just coming into sight there now as well. What a stunning little valley this is though, isn't it? Lawton Vale. The little village of Lawton. High Lawton and Low Lawton. And nestled in amongst it you've got Loweswater. Just how I remembered it. Difficult walking underfoot, but we've got plenty of time. It's only 1 o'clock now. We will eventually get to the top, one step at a time though. Anyway, let's carry on. And here it is, the start of the loose rock. Looks horrendous. Oh, it's an absolute nightmare to walk on this. Oh, tough going. Tough old walk this one. Just looking back down to where we've climbed. Doesn't look like we've come far, does it? But it isn't half a slog. And like I say, when you carry an 18 to 20 kilo on your back, it's rock hard. Literally rock hard. Yeah, my pack's a little bit heavier today. I've had to carry water up with us as well, because from what I can remember, there isn't any good water sources on top of here either, or on the way up. So I'm carrying 2 litres in my hydro pack and 750ml in my drinking bottle. So that's nearly 3 kilograms there, just on water. Hey lad, hard work but worth it. I do like MELBREAK as well, because the views off it are absolutely stunning. Looking down onto Crummock, over onto Buttermere, straight across the Fleetwood. You can see haystacks and, like I say, Grasmere, High Style and Red Pike. Yeah, some decent views off this one. It's just getting up it. Motoring on now though. I think there's a bit up here. I think it's called Surprise View. And you get a fantastic view looking down onto Crummock and Buttermere. So when we get to there, I'll show you that. Until then, I've got to get up this. Oh. Look at this, man. Look at that rock formation. What a view. Beautiful. See the cows in the field down there grazing happily. And just when you thought you'd seen the end of the gravel or the rocks, and we've got some more. Oh yes. Enjoying it though. Beats sitting at home, sitting on the couch, doing absolutely nothing. Look at that for a view, man. Makes it worth it, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. You'll never get sick of looking at that, would you? And it's free. I think this is that view I was on about earlier, surprise view. Look at this. that for a view, eh? Ha. It's the first glimpse you get of everything opening up. You can see you've got Fleetwood Pike in front of us there. Great Gables just over here. Beautiful view that. That's just worth the walk up alone, that. In my opinion anyway. When we get up here, we'll reach MELBREAK North Top first, which is slightly lower than the actual summit of MELBREAK. But when we get here, it's only a short walk across to it. And to be honest with you, I think there's only a couple of metres between the two of them. Right, just looking across here into the distance. I don't know if the action camera will pick it up, but if it doesn't, I'll take a photograph with my new phone and zoom it right in. But over there you can see the Solway Firth, Dumfries and Galloway. Looking very misty over there, like. Yeah, if I get a good picture I'll put one up on the screen. Some more scenery just opening up here. So now we've got Whiteless Pike and Wandope. They've both just come into view, along with Robinson over here as well. Looking absolutely stunning. That's a route I want to do in the near future and all. I fancy going up onto Whiteside, over onto Hopegale Head, and maybe get a camp on Sand Hill, and then come down via Gaskill, I think it's called. Yeah, I think it's called Gaskill. Come back down that valley, because that is a beautiful valley, that. Remember when I walked up there with Spadge, it was an early morning. We got here just before the sunrise, and the sun was just coming up in that valley, and it was absolutely stunning. Again, I will dig a picture out and I'll put it up on the screen to show you, because it was beautiful, like. So Hencombe has just come into view. That's just down here, and then we've got Gavelfell, it's there, and Blakefell just over here. I think that one up there is called Carlin Knot. I think it is anyway. Not 100% sure. So here we are on MELBREAK North Top, 509 metres. I'm going to have to tighten my cap up because it's nearly blown off my head. Yeah, the wind's picked up here. It was forecast to be 10 miles per hour. Yeah, it's blown in from a southerly direction. Yeah, we're heading over here now. That's the MELBREAK True Summit over there. So let's go. It's been pretty decent all the way up, no wind, just a slight breeze, and then you get on top, it's blowing a gale. Like I say, it is forecast to be 10 miles per hour. And something like 20-25 mile per hour gusts. Hi, the old cap blew off the head there. I've tightened it up now though. But yeah, like I said, we're heading over here to the true summit of MELBREAK. Yeah, so high style and red pikes in view now. We've got Starling dot over here, and then Great Bourne in the distance there. So yeah, looking good. I think I'm going to stick another layer back on because it's getting a little bit chilly on top now. So yeah, I'm going to have my bag off and get another layer out my bag. Yeah, that's better now. Got the Rab windbreaker jacket on. Cracking bit of kit this. Really light, highly breathable. A little bit of water resistance to it, but it doesn't have to keep the wind chill off. And it's handy for just stuffing up into a little ball and putting it in the back of your backpack. Yeah, cracking bit of kit. Tell you what, man, it's a bit boggy up here. Just thinking ahead to tomorrow, thinking about my route down. So rather than go down the way we came up, I'm going to cut down the side of the fell here into the valley and walk along the lower edge of MELBREAK and back round to the car. So yeah, just to break it a little bit. Or I could go straight off the south side of MELBREAK and walk along the water's edge alongside Loweswater and back to the car. I'll see how I feel in the morning and see which route I want to take. Depends on the weather as well. Don't know if you've noticed, but I've swapped out my little bag for my big bag. I've put the Osprey Exos 48 away in the loft for winter, and I've brought the Atmos AG 65 back out, because obviously when the weather starts getting a little bit cooler, it'll be getting loaded up with all my winter gear, like my down bottoms and my heavier down jacket, thicker sleeping bag, down slippers. Oh yeah, so that all takes up a little bit of space. Oh yeah, I had to go up in the loft or something last night, so I thought I may as well swap them over now. My phone's just gone off there. A text message from AA saying enjoy your holiday in the Isle of Man. And then just to warn us about Data Roman. I'm in the bloody Lake District. The Isle of Man's over there somewhere. Ha! Right, here we are on top of MELBREAK, 512 metres. Look at these views, man. Absolutely stunning. It's quite breezy on top now as well. Wind's blowing in from a southerly direction, so I'm going to go and find somewhere to pitch my tent, possibly somewhere over on the east side. Get a look down onto Crummock and across onto Buttermere. So, anyway, let's go and have a look. Well, I think I found somewhere to pitch my tent. Lovely little spot here. And then this will be my view tonight. Looking out on that. Loweswater and Buttermere there, then looking over onto Fleetwood there, Yeah, it's nice and flat as well, so yeah, I think I'm gonna get my tent put up. Well, that's the tent pitched. I'll give you a quick look around. Spot on, eh? Normally what I do is, when I'm pitching my tent, I normally point the foot end of the tent, which is the smallest end of the tent, into the direction of the wind. However, this time I've put the head end into the wind because I wanted my door looking at this view. If I pitched the foot end of the tent into the wind, my door would have been pointing back up the fell top, which is what I didn't want. Like I say, the wind's only forecast to be 10 miles per hour, so it shouldn't have much effect on the tent. And as you can see, I've got the Hillyberg Solo Black Label out with us again, so it should be fine. So yeah, that's my view tonight. Not bad, eh? Sunset tonight. It'll be over in that direction there, which I'll have to go back up on the top of the summit if I want to catch it. That's if there is a sunset. Sunrise in the morning, however, is directly through here, so I'll be looking straight out my door for a beautiful sunrise, I hope. Anyway, I'm going to get all my gear in my tent and I'm going to crack open a can because I'm absolutely parched. Yes. Got the flex tail pump to here. Inflate my mat with that. Yep, I use that to blow up my Thermarest Neo X mat up. That's it. So tonight I've swapped out the Rab Neutrino Pro 300 sleeping bag for the mountain equipment Helium 600. That's you there. Get that lofted back up, give it a good shake. Loft those feathers back up. Right, and that's it. Lovely warm sleeping bag that. I think it has a comfort rating of -5, a comfort limit of -11, and an extreme limit of -32. So that'd be plenty warm for tonight. I think I would have gotten away with the Rab one tonight as well, but just be on the safe side. Right, that's all the gear in the tent. You've just seen the air mat getting blown up and the sleeping bag. So I'll show you all my food for tonight. So anyway, let's have a look. So I haven't got a dehydrated meal tonight. I've got a chicken balti there, some Uncle Ben's Pale rice. I've got a peppered steak slice, which I'm going to have in a minute. I've got some Fridge Raiders, spicy tikka flavour. They'll go nice with the chicken balti. some Jackling's beef jerky, sweet nuts, some Haribos, a couple of coffees and a hot chocolate. Got 2 tins for tonight, Tooth and Claw squeeze please, at 4.3%. And I've got some Northern Monk Don't Mess With Yorkshire Peach Hazy Ale, bloody hell I need to learn how to speak properly, Peach Hazy Pale Ale, 4.5%. Something missing. What's missing? Oh yes, the Yorkie Bar, yes. However, I've had to buy these ones myself because I did eat the last one off Paul Howe last week, so but still, I'm still going to give you a shout out, Howie. Thank you for all the past Yorkies, but I've had to buy my own now, mate, so what am I going to do? Yeah, right, I think I'm going to crack a can open, I think, and just sit out and chill, enjoy these views. Cheers everyone. This could be probably one of my favourite views in the Lake District, this. In both directions. Looking down from Fleetwood, it's equally nice. Yeah, the wind's picking up a little bit again. Calmed down a bit there earlier. Just seems to be picking up again. And it's got a bit of a chill to it as well. Me, I'm going to go and sit down in the tent for a bit. Well, I've just come out for a little walk out on the top. It's a pretty cold night, or cold evening. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're going to get a sunset either, but never mind, it's not the end of the world. I'm just going to have a walk along to the south end of the fell here and just try and get a look off the end. Tent's back over there, you can see. Yeah, just trying to think of which way to go back down in the morning. I don't want to go back down the same way as I came up, but I can drop down off the west side and sort of contour around back to the bottom end of the fell where I started, or I could come off this south side and walk round by the lake, round Crummock Water. So I'm just going to scope it out a little bit. Yeah, the path goes off along here and then skirts round. I think that over there, that gully, I don't know if the camera's going to pick that up. I think that's where the waterfall is as well. So you'll come down, drop down. I can see the path down the bottom there. Drop down, then come back along to the lakeside, and then walk back up alongside the lake and back up towards the car park. I don't know yet. I'll see how I feel in the morning. That would be a longer walk back, where the other way is a little bit shorter. Because see, you have to walk right off the end of the fell and then down and then come back on your cell again. But that way I'm heading in the direction back to the start of the walk to start with, so I'll just see how I feel in the morning, I think. Make my mind up then. I will have a look in the opposite direction now. The tent's back down there now. See what views we can get off the top of here. Fantastic views, this, isn't it? Yeah, class. Right, we're going back down to the tent. Well, that's a bit concerning. Just getting back to the tent after a walk out, and my air mat was flat. I'm hoping it's not punctured. I'm hoping I've just left the valve open, because the valve was open, but I can't remember if I opened it to put some more air in it or if it was already open. But no, it was totally flat when I got in there, but I've blown it up 5 minutes ago and it still feels solid, so hopefully it's just been a bit of a technical issue. Oh, Jesus. Right, I think I'm going to get me thermal gear on for bed, and then I think I'm going to knock myself some food up and maybe have a nice brew. Aye, the wind's still up outside as well. I don't know if you can hear that. Aye, but no, it's been a canny afternoon. I've enjoyed it. Nice views. The wind's still up. There was no sunset, but I got a few pictures of the coloration in the cloud. The rain started spitting on a little bit early, but that seems to have stopped now. So yeah, but the wind has got a bit of a chill to it. Yeah, anyway, I'm going to get myself sorted and I'll get back to you in a bit. Well, that's me changed now. I've put my merino thermal leggings on, and I've put my merino thermal top on as well. Put my double lined socks on as well, so I feel nice and fresh and toasty now. The leggings I've got on are the icebreaker, and the absolutely spot on, really comfortable. So anyway, I'm gonna get some food on now, because I am getting a little bit peckish, and then I think I'll have a nice cup of coffee and just a chill out. Right, I'm gonna get some food cooked. So, like I said earlier, I've got my chicken balti and my Uncle Ben's pilau rice. So tonight I'm going to be using the MSR Winpro 2 stove. I've got the GSI cook pot, and for a cuppa later I've got my GSI pot that I use for boiling water only. So anyway, let's get this stove lit. I've got the vent open on my tent as well, so obviously if you are cooking in your tent, always make sure you've got some good ventilation, just so you don't kill yourself. Oh, it's smelling nice, that, like. Just turn one of these. Just put it on low light there. Yep, I've got the Phoenix head torch on again tonight. Well impressed with that, I am. Looking forward to some good food. I don't mind the dehydrated meals, to be honest with you, especially the real termite meals, but it is nice from time to time to have some nice decent food. So I'm just going to add the rice to the pan and let that warm through in there. Yeah, look at that. Oh. Looking good. Can't wait to have this. Some nice warm food on a cold night. Well, let's get tucked in. Oh, that's delicious, that. Anyway, I'm gonna have this, and I'll see you later on. Right, that's what it's all about. Just relaxing. Well, I think I'm gonna stick my boots back on, go outside, I'm gonna have a wee, and while I'm out there, I think I'll give all the guy lines a quick check, because this wind's not letting up at all. So I just want to make sure everything's nice and secure. Well, I've just been out for a wee and checked all the guy lines, they all okay. The tent sounds worse inside than it actually looks on the outside, if that makes sense, because it's not even moving on the outside, it's just rattling like hell on the inside. Anyway, I'm going to finish my can, and I think I'm going to put the radio on for a bit, because I haven't got any signal on my phone in the tent. I've got to walk up on top to get a bit of signal, so I probably will go back out later on before I go to bed and give me beautiful wife a call just to say good night. Aye. Alright there. Well, I've just had a good hour laid out, just totally relaxing, just totally chilled. I've had the radio on, listening to BBC Radio Cumbria, listening to a few mellow tunes on there. I've just made myself a nice cup of coffee there. So now I'm going to have my Yorkie bar. I bet this one's not as nice as the ones that Paul Howe bought us, because I've had to pay for this one myself. Freebies always taste better. Anyway, I am knackered, so I'm going to have my coffee, my Yorkie bar, and I think I'm probably just going to retire for the night. So what I'll do is I'll put some photos up on the screen from earlier on in the day and earlier on in the night, and unless anything else drastic happens through the night, I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. The alarm clock's just gone off at 6 o'clock. I've crawled out my sleeping bag and I've come out to have a quick wee and brush my teeth. Anyway, looking at the weather, the wind's died down, thank God. There isn't any rain, but we have high cloud which looks like it's breaking up towards the east, so fingers crossed we should get a sunrise. So what I'll do later is I'll set my camera up and put on time lapse, and I'll get some photographs with my new phone. Anyway, going back to last night, I had an absolute crap night's sleep. My tent was pitched on a slight slope again, and it was a sideways slope, which meant my sleeping bag was sliding off the mat. Not only that, my mat was also sliding one way, so I've had a very uncomfortable night's sleep. On top of that, there was the noise off the wind, because the wind was just relentless. So next time I come out, and I know I keep saying it, I'm going to have to remember to bring some earplugs. Anyway, I'm gonna come back in the tent. I'm gonna put my stove on, make myself a coffee and have a couple of cereal bars, and I'll just keep monitoring what it's doing outside the tent. So I'll get back to you in a bit. It's absolutely tremendous up here, mind. Just witnessed some unreal colours in the sky. The clouds moving in and out, so I'm still unsure whether we'll get a full-on sunrise, but the orange glow in the sky just looked like fire. It looked absolutely awesome, stunning. And even on this new camera, I would still say it doesn't beat the naked eye. You just have to be in the moment, watching the reflection on the lake and everything. Absolutely beautiful. Makes all the hard work getting up here yesterday, the rough night's sleep, sliding off my mat, the wind keeping us awake. It was all worth it just for that moment. And just as quick as that, it can be gone. I'll show you. I'll turn the camera on and I'll show you. Yeah, so that was literally seconds from the sky being golden orange colour. It was stunning. And now it's just gone back to cloud again. So you've got to be alert. You've got to stay alert to catch these moments. But wow, what a place. Look at this, man. Fantastic. Would you want to be anywhere else? Nah. Class. Well, that's everything out the tent there, all my bag packed. So I'm going to drop the tent now and then we'll get down off this fell. And guess what? I still haven't made my mind up which way I'm going to go down yet, but I'll work that out when I've got the tent taken down. Anyway, let's crack on. Right, that's the tent taken down. Got everything packed in my bag there, my tent, my gear and all my rubbish. That's where I was last night, just flattened grass. I've gave the area once over just to make sure I've left no pegs or any rubbish. I've also made sure that nobody else has left any rubbish. So always remember the golden rule, leave no trace. Anyway, I've had a fantastic camp. I didn't get a sunrise, but the colours in the sky more than made up for it. It's been absolutely beautiful. Nature provided me with a morning show. But yeah, it's been absolutely fantastic. Anyway, I'm going to get down off this fell. And like I said earlier, I needed to make my mind up which way I was going to go. So I have decided to go down the shorter route via the west side and contour around the fell back to the van. The south side, down off the end, and following the shoreline is a longer walk. But it's 20 to 9 now. I want to get home, get all my gear sorted, because I've got a date with the wife tonight. So yeah, anyway, let's get going. Yeah, just make my way back up to the summit now. Just looking at the sun there, catching the side of Great Bourne. One last look at that view before we leave. Yesterday when I got to the top of MELBREAK, got talking to an elderly lady. She's called Kate and she was from Newcastle. I was telling her I was from Spennymoor, about 20 miles down the road. She was 83 and she's still out walking on her own. Quite incredible really, isn't it? She's taking everything in her own stride. I bet she's got some stories to tell. She said she's walked a lot of the Munros. I think she said she'd been up in the Himalayas as well. So good on her. Good on her that she's still getting out and being able to do it. Yeah. So yesterday I said I carried my water up because I know there aren't any running water sources up on MELBREAK. There's probably plenty pools like this, but with all the sheep kicking around, the sheep's probably paid in that. So I wasn't keen on filtering any water out of that. So yeah, carried the extra weight up just to be on the safe side. Yeah, so we're going to head down here and then I think we'll head left and drop down the side down here, and then we'll end up bearing right and contour round MELBREAK North Top. Yeah, but that is MELBREAK North Top up there. That's the way we came up yesterday. So yeah. So there's a great view of Hencombe. I remember last time I was up on MELBREAK, when I was bagging the Wainwrights, I actually came down off the side of MELBREAK and went across that bogfest over there, and then there's a little bridge that you cross over. I couldn't find that, but I did in the end, but it was hard work trying to locate it. And then you can just make out a path going up the side of Hencombe. I went up there and up onto the top, but Jesus Christ, that was hard graft going across there. Instead of going off the end and going across and then up the south side of it, I decided to try and take a little shortcut. But no, that was hard work that day. Yeah, that's looking down on Mosedale Beck. So I've just checked the map and this is our path, which skirts round the west side of MELBREAK North Top. This is the path that would take you back up onto MELBREAK North Top. So like I say, we're going to head down here. So we've come to a bit of a junction here, bit of a split in the path. That's the way we're not going straight down that gully, but if you go left here, that'll take you round and drop you down onto the valley bottom where there's a path. Or if you go right here, this will skirt us around the side of MELBREAK. So, and that's the route we're going to take. We aren't going to drop down in the bottom, we're going to skirt around this edge here, and that'll bring us out to where we started our ascent yesterday of MELBREAK North Top. So, yep. Yeah, tight little path this one. Just got to watch your footing. Don't end up down there. Yeah, with the heather overgrown onto the faint path, you've just got to watch your step as well, that you don't trip yourself up. Because that is a canny drop down there if you start rolling down there. Aye. But I've never done this walk down before, or I've never come up this way either, so it's another new route for us. Hey, like you say, yeah, gotta watch you don't trip over things like that. Yeah, if you do ever decide to walk up via this route, there are a couple of little sketchy bits, a couple of little scrambles, but no flash really, just making you aware of it. It is an easier route up than going straight up the nose through all that stone, but at the same time coming up this way you have got a couple of little awkward steps up, so if you're not as mobile as what you used to be, just bear that in mind. Again here, I'll turn the camera around, we come into an area where there's shale on the side of the fell. Yeah, so again, just watch your footing as you're going across this as well, in case it slides from under you. But to be honest with you, it's been well trodden, so it's not an issue. Yeah, it's absolutely fine. You can see a good path there along the valley floor, so there's another route you could come along here, and then there'll be a path up the side. It'll meet up with a path that we came to come across here. Yeah, what I didn't mention earlier, because of the high winds last night, it must have gave the tent a little bit more ventilation, because there was no condensation at all on the tent this morning, so I won't need to get it back out when I get home. I can just put it straight away because it was bone dry, so that's a bonus. Yeah, we're not far from where we started our ascent yesterday. I was just looking over in the distance there where they've been felling the trees. I also noticed yesterday when I was driving up Windlatter Pass, the picnic area where the bridge is, where you can look over onto Lanthwaite, that's all closed now. They've been doing a lot of tree felling there as well. But got some good memories from being up there with the wife and daughter and my little dog. Spent a couple of nights in that picnic area. It was a great little spot. Yeah, that's what we went up yesterday. There was our path up, just over there. And what a slog it was. Worth it though. Keeps it interesting. So, how did the iPhone 16 Pro get on? the answer to that is absolutely fantastic. What a bit of kit that is, and what a worthwhile investment for me it is. To say I was going to buy a compact camera, this phone has it all. There was no need to buy one. So I've done a good selection of photos and videos in low light and bright light. I've used all three lenses, the wide angle lens, the fusion lens and the telephoto lens, and all of them perform outstandingly. I did some video footage last night and took some photos last night, and again, absolutely spot on. So for me, it gets a massive thumbs up. So yeah, you'll see the results when I do the video. From here back to the van, you've already seen all of this, so I'm going to sign off here and wrap this video up. So last night I had a fantastic camp. I had a very tough walk up onto MELBREAK yesterday. Like I say, we went up the nose and that was a slog, but all in all it's been a fantastic camp. Didn't get a sunset and didn't get a sunrise either, but I did get some photographs and some video footage of the colours in the sky, so I will put them on during the video, or if you've watched it you'll have seen them in the video. So anyway, if you've enjoyed the video, I'd be grateful if you could give us a thumbs up, leave any comments and I will get back to every comment, and if you're enjoying my channel, why not subscribe, and you'll get notifications of when my next video is due to be released. So until next time, remember, stay safe, leave no trace, and just get out there and enjoy it. So see you next time, see you later, try for now.